I bought that truck in New Orleans, and my boyfriend at the time, I was getting ready to go on a cross-country trip. He says it's never going to make it, and I leave, and I get to Metairie, which is not very far from New Orleans, and I'm overheating, and I'm like, no, I don't want him to be right. I look in the toolbox, and I open up the toolbox, and then there was a thermostat. I knew it was overheating, and I was like, it's probably just the thermostat. It's not that big of a deal. Just take this hose off. We'll put the thermostat in. It'll be fine. Within an hour, had the thermostat back in, was on the road, made it all the way across the country. I drove that truck across the country 3 times when I only paid $900 for it. My name's Joakima Hillyard. I live in Reno, Nevada, and currently I'm working as an instructor's assistant in the diesel mechanic shop in TMCC, the college that I currently attend, in which I am obtaining my associates in diesel science. 69 International Harvester, which these are like collector's items. And I lived in that, and I built surf racks and a bookshelf, and I had a bed that had hinges and I could keep all my stuff underneath. And I lived in that, and I surfed for like a couple years and just would do side of the road maintenance on that thing. And I made some of my better mechanic friends in the Better California area. I made friends with a carburetor guy. I made a friend with, his name was Kowalski. He was this older Polish international harvester collector. He loved scouts. And when he saw the truck, he's like, we'll help you change the tires, and had old split rims on it, which they call Widowmakers, which I had to find the oldest guy in the shop to be able to help us work on them. And so it's just having like this relationship with vehicles. It has allowed me to meet so many really interesting people that allowed me into their shop and taught me, because, I tell them, I've had people work on stuff like, is it okay if I hang out here? Like, this is where I live, first of all. And then it's also my vehicle. So I have to make sure that it's good. And more often than not, these guys would be like, yeah, sure, come in. And then we'd make friends, and then they'd let me help work on it, and I'd learn a bunch of stuff. So that's kind of just where I started, was being really pushy and and knowing what I want and what I need.